Hi, I'm Camille from CamillesPrimaryIdeas.com, and today I've got a video lesson plan demonstrating the Lord gave me a temple. All you need is something to write with, and I've got a whiteboard here with some markers, but if you've got a chalkboard with a piece of white chalk, that will do. So let's go ahead and get started. So to introduce the song, I suggest you play it on CD or on your phone with speakers, just so to get the kids listening. And then you need to just ask them to listen for another name for the body that our Father gave to us. And the answer is a temple. So as they're listening, I suggest you have just one glove. I've got a little glove here, and just when they talk about the Lord gave me a temple to dwell within on earth, once in heaven I was spirit, you can raise your hand to represent spirit. But I left my home at birth, and then you can put the glove on. It's just kind of a simple visual demonstration as they're listening. And then they'll go through and listen, and I'll make my temple brighter, make my spirit free, my body is a temple. Then you can even emphasize, because that's the answer, my body is a temple my Father gave to me. And then you can take answers when they tell you that the temple is another name for our body. Okay, so that introduced it real quick, real simple. So then when you start into using the board, yours will be empty. Mine is full. I didn't want to take the time to draw it all with an audience watching. I don't mind the kids, but everyone else, it's a little more intimidating. So you'll want to start with the first line of the song, and it says, "The Lord gave me a temple to dwell within on earth." So you can either draw it yourself or have a primary child. If you've got older children, they want to come and draw, they love to draw on the board, have them draw a temple. And you can even ask them, you're reinforcing, how many of you live in a temple, in an actual temple? And hopefully they say none, there shouldn't be any. So then you can just reinforce, now what's this referencing to? Our bodies. So and then if you want, you can add just the keyword temple as you're learning it. So then you'll want to sing that line. So the Lord gave me a temple to live within on earth. So that's the first. You've just learned the first line of the song. Quick, simple. All right, the second, then you want to move on to the next phrase, the second phrase. And it's, once in heaven I was spirit, but I left my home at birth. So I just have drawn a quick outline here of a body, and it's just my spirit. So and then again, you can write in spirit here. I'll do it below because... All right, so then you've drawn this, you or the children have drawn this, so then you want to go back to the first line, sing the first phrase, second phrase. Okay, and then we're going to go on to the third phrase, I'll make my spirit brighter. So this is a little more abstract. How do we make our spirits brighter? And you can have the children ask that question to the children and have them come up with answers. And some things that I've come up with just to demonstrate are word of wisdom, suggestions, no smoking, you can do no drinking, no drugs, things like that, and the kids can all come up and draw that, or you can take answers, draw it, super easy. Getting enough sleep, that one's a hard one. Or even for kids, it could be going to bed. To make this on the children's level, it could be going to bed when they're supposed to, when their parents ask, so they get enough sleep to keep their bodies healthy. Parents might love you for that one. Getting enough exercise. I tried to relate sports more with children getting exercise, but whatever kind of exercise they want to draw, running, jumping on the trampoline, anything, playing at the park, that will work. And then I've got just some healthy food options, broccoli and an apple. Anyway, it's not fancy, but it works. It gets the job done. So then you'll again go around, do your phrase, add on this third one. Brighter would be the key word that I'd write. If you can see all this. I'll make my temple brighter. Then sing the next line. I'll keep my spirit free, and we could do free in here too, so those kind of go together. You can even talk about how you keep your spirit free from addictions, which smoking would be one of those, pornography. The sky's the limit on a lot of things. All right, and then the last one, my body is the temple my Father gave to me. So this is where you would come in and fill in your spirit. So I would just fill in the lines kind of like this. My body is the temple my Father gave to me. And then you can add, you know, hair, I don't know, whatever. Make it a girl or a boy, it doesn't really matter. Draw some eyes, 2 blue eyes. Just for fun. Anyway, so we're just kind of and then for the keyword, you could, well, do close. I mean, you could just keep going on as much time as you have. Then your body. My body is the temple my Father gave to me. So, and that's it. So then you just can sing through your, is it 4 phrases? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the whole first verse. And then if you want to add in more time, you can gradually erase phrases, because this is pretty quick, or erase a few pictures, sing. Kids can come up and erase. They love to erase too. And then there was one, and then, oh, at the end, just make sure that you bear testimony. And I just wanted to share quickly just what a reader had shared with me. And I'm just going to read it because she just had written it so well. So she said, when I taught this, we talked about how we keep our bodies clean through healthy eating, etc., and how using drugs or drinking can put our spirits into bondage, and therefore they are not free, which we talk about. I'll keep my spirit free. We also talked about our spirits and how our bodies house them. And we also talked about how we should treat our bodies with respect the same way we do the temple. And we talked about how we can enter the temple by keeping the word of wisdom, for one thing, to receive the blessings promised us. And in the end, we will be resurrected in the first resurrection and live with Jesus if we keep ourselves clean and pure. Anyway, it might open up, if you have time, just a quick dialogue with the children on how our bodies are a temple. We should treat them like we would treat the actual physical temple that we attend, the building. And that's it. Hopefully they've had a great visual and learn the song. They've sung it lots of times. Really easy. Anyway, so if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.